Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. So today we'll be discussing the further topics of SQL. The topics we are discussing today is order by, like, use of percentage and underscore along with like. Okay, so these are the three topics we'll be discussing today. I have a data set which is stored in a database called Marathon. Now this is a e-commerce data set which has category, customer order details, order, payment ID and all. So we'll discuss this topic using this database, any of the table in this database. So let's take customers table. I have already run it. I'll run it again. So customers table is good. So let us select from customers. Okay. When I run it, I get the customers table over here. Now starting with the topic order by, look carefully in the table. You can see that this data set has been arranged in such a way that in a way of ascending order of a customer ID. You can see 57081, 57082. It's not randomly arranged over here. It is the entire table has been arranged on the basis of the ascending order of customer ID. You can see it over here. Look. Now you have given a you are given a problem statement where you have to arrange this same data in an ascending order of your first name or descending order of your first name. Now, what does it mean ascending order of first name? That is ascending order of an alphabets. That is the first name should start from A and end at Z. And descending order of the first name means it should start from Z and end at A. So order by is used to order your data in the manner you want or in the manner it is required at the time. Okay, so the syntax goes as you need to write the select statement first of whichever table you want to order. So in this case, it is customers table. So select star from customers. Now for ordering your table, you need to continue writing in that select statement itself, order by. Now on basis of which column you have to order. It can be any column in this entire data set. So for now, I'm taking the first name. So I'll write first name. Now this column, I'm taking this column. Now order by, you can order any data or any column in a two manner. Either it will be ascending or it will be descending. For numbers, it is from smaller number to bigger number in ascending, and descending is bigger to smaller. In the same way, same goes with the alphabets. It is A to Z or Z to A. Okay. So I'll order by. Now I have to give whether it is ascending or descending. If I don't give anything over here after the first name, it by default take it as a ascending format. But it is good to write ASC. For ascending, we write ASC. Okay. But I'll show you without writing that also. Okay, this statement is completed. Now look carefully on the data. In the data, you can see first name started with A and it ends at Z. Now it is arranged in a form of alphabetical order from A to Z and not on the basis of customer ID. The customer ID got jumbled over here. Now this is not actually randomly jumbled. Arun has a customer ID of this, so he got so this customer ID was placed over here. Okay. So yeah, in this way, if I write ASC, again the data won't change because by default an empty order by is considered as empty of order by followed by the column name and empty format is considered as an ascending format for an order by. Look, the data won't change because ascending it takes by default as ascending. Now if I want it in a descending manner, I'll just write DESC and just run it. You'll get it in a descending manner. Okay. Now you want first name also in ascending. And what if there are two first names or two similar first names? Then you will arrange that on the basis of the last name. Now there are some cases where, for example, Rohit and Rohit are the two names in the data set which has the same first name. Rohit and Rohit are the first name, but they have different last names. So now you will arrange the first name in the descending format and the last name. Now, if the first name is same, then you will compare the last name and arrange that name. So for that, you'll just need to give comma and last name descending and just print it. Uh, okay. Last name descending, first name descending. Okay, it should work now. Okay, it worked. Look, uh, in MySQL, I guess we can directly write first name, comma, last name descending. It automatically takes the first name first as the descending, and then if the first name is same, then it takes the last name as the descending. But in MS SQL, we have to separate it with a comma inside the order by. So what it is doing is it will take the entire data from the customers table. It will order it on the basis of the first name in descending order, and if the first name is same, then it will decide according to the last name, and that too in a descending order. Okay. Now if you want the data primarily should be ordered using the last name, so then you just need to replace this last name with first name and first name with last name, interchange the position. Whichever is the first position, whichever is the first order, whichever is the first column after the order by is taken as a priority, is taken into a priority. That based on that will be sorting the data, and if that column is same, if any data in that column is same, then take the second order by clause and then decide accordingly. So if I do this, sorry, first name. If I run this, now the data will be ordered on the basis of last name, and where the last name are similar, it will take first name for as a deciding factor to order it. Look, it got ordered according to the last name. Now where, look over here, this is actually a good example. Over here, look, there are 5 white surnames. Okay, so now how will it decide ki which one should be up above or which one should be below? So then it jumps to the second order by clause which we have given, that is the first name descending. So it will use that and then order the data. Look, WPINHA from above to bottom. Okay, so first priority will be given to the data which is to the column which is followed order by, which is always followed by an order by, and then after the comma, if that is same, then it will go to the second condition and order the data. So this is how order by works. Okay, we are done with order by. There are many use cases of order by. It is used in a complex problem also. So if I get the questions, I'll share it with you. Okay. Now like function. Like actually we did it yesterday, if you remember it. Like select star from customers. Like is very similar to equal to function. Inside the where, when I give any condition where take country equal to TRI, you give country equal to India. Okay, and if you run this, you'll get all the data which have country equal to India. Look, all the data with country equal to India. Now this equal to can be replaced by like. Okay, look, it still gives the same output. So like is actually a replacement of equal to with few benefits. That is, we can use percentile and underscore along with like. So how you do that is, if you need, in this we can take, okay, consider it in this way, that you need all the first name which has starting two letters as JO, and you are not focusing on the rest of the letters inside the first name, rest of the characters inside the first name. You just need the first two letters as JO. Okay, and you need all the data from the customer table whose first name starts with JO. I'll write the question. All the data of customers whose with JO. This is the question given to you. So how will you find this? All data of the customer whose first name starts with JO. So for that, you'll just select this. Okay. Just look what I'm doing over here. Select star from customers where now it's first name. My condition is first name. FIRST, first name. Now instead of equal to, I'm using like over here. And inside this, I need JO as the first initial letters, and I'm not worried about the rest of the letters inside the uh, first name. So I will write JO at the beginning. Now, this percentage is used to symbolize that. Okay, I'll show it over here. JO percentage. Now, what does this sentence mean is, where first name like JO is, I want first two letters as JO, and I'm not worried of other characters inside the string. My main motive over here is just to find the first name which starts with JO, and percentage means the entire string, entire length of that string, length of that first name, or any letters in that first name. I'm not worried about that. So I'll give percentage. Now, if I run this, I'll get all the data whose first name starts with JO and nothing else. Look, JO, 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 JO. Look. So these are the data whose first name starts with JO, and they have the other letters inside their first name, but I'm not worried about that. I don't have to worry about that thing, that other characters in that letter. So yeah, this is how like works. Now, at the end of the letter I'm giving percentile, that means the last part of that I am not worried about. If I give it at the beginning, like if I give percentage and then I take I don't know if there any word that ends with am. Now, what does this sentence mean is, percentage am, that the ending letter should be am, and the any character before am, I am not focusing on that. I just need the first name which is ending with am. Okay. So if I run this, I don't know this, is there any name or not which ends with am? Yeah, there are names which end with am. So look, we got all the names which ends with am, and I'm not worried about the first letters or first characters inside the first name. Got it? And if I write percentage at the starting and the ending, percentage at the starting and the percentage at the ending. Now, what does this means is, I want am inside the first name. Now, whether that is present at the start or whether that is present at the end, I don't really care about that. I just need am in the first name. So this will print all the names which have am in their letters, in their first names. Look, am is over here, in this am is over here, in this am is over here. So it doesn't care about what is at the starting or the beginning, what is at the ending. It just need am at the inside the first name. So yeah, percentage is just to exclude the remaining part and focus on what is at the starting or what is at the ending of the percentage. So in this case, we have writing percentage at the end and the start. So that means at the starting. From this, I don't care about what is at the beginning. I don't care about what is at the ending part of the first name. I just need am somewhere in the middle of the, somewhere in the middle, or it can be at the end also. Okay, so yeah, at the end, in a sense, the name, there should be a okay. Yeah, so it means that there should be am in the name. So whether, so it should be anywhere between the name. Okay, so yeah, this is how percentage works. Percent a, and write it control C. Now percent am is, I need am at the starting. Thing. Okay, am at starting, am at ending, am at ending. For that, I'll use percentage at the start, and this is anywhere in between. Okay, this is how percentage works. If you give percentage at the start and the end and middle, you will write any of the character. So that will, the condition will find that character anywhere between the, anywhere inside that entire string of first name. At the end, if you put, it will it want am at the beginning of the first name, and at the start, if you put percentage, then it will find am at the end of the first name. Okay, so this is how percentage work. Now along with percentage, we sometimes use underscore. Now if the question is given in this way, that find all the data, this is the question, find all the data of the customers whose first name has 5 characters. Okay, now this is the question given to you, that you need to find all the data in the customers table whose first name has the 5 characters. Now for doing that, you use, copy this entire thing, I'll paste it over here, and just start with a percentage. Now you need uh, 5 characters. So percentage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and percentage. So what does this mean is, I'm not concerned about anything. I just need 5 characters. So 5 underscores. Percentage along with the underscore means that number of characters in a word. So let's select star from customers where first name like percentage, 5 characters, percentage. So this will find all the names which have 5 characters in it. Only 5, not more than 5, not less than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Uh, okay. Wait. Okay, sorry. We don't have to give percentage. My bad. I'll run it again. Just a second. Yeah, sorry, my bad. We don't have to give percentage over here. We just need to write the underscores and we'll get it. So underscores means number of characters in your first name. So get all the data from the customers whose first name has 5 characters. So we are using select star from customers where first name like this 5 underscores indicates five characters in your first name. So this will give all the data which has 5 characters in its name. Look, there will be no data which have greater than 5 characters in its name. Okay, so this is how it works. If you give 6, you will get 6 names with the 6 characters. Run this. Look, all the 6 characters. Earlier it was not working. It was my bad because percentage itself means that it don't care what is at the starting and what is at the ending of the letter. So yeah, it will give actually a wrong answer. I'm sorry for that. But yes, underscore will be used directly, and number of underscore represents number of characters in your first name you want. Okay. So yes, we are done with the topics for today. Order by, like, percentage, and underscore. Order by is used to order your data in whichever format you want. You can order by always have an ascending and descending format. So it's a good practice to write ascending. It will work even if you don't write ascending, but it's good to write ascending to sort it in an ascending manner. And order by is always followed by a column name, like in whichever column you want to order it, and followed by the way you want to order it. Okay, so select star from customers, order by last name. I am ordering it on the basis of the last name, descending. Now, if the last name, if there are some cases where the last names are equal and you want to order it on the basis of some other column, so then give that column's name, and in that column how you want to order, descending or ascending, so that you have to give. So main priority is given to the last name or the first column for which is followed by the order name. Okay, so the main priority is given to the first column which is followed by the order by clause. And then if that column stuck at some point, or that column has some repeating elements in it, then it goes to the second order by clause, second order by column, and accordingly it sorts the data. So yeah, this is how the order by works. Second was like. Now like is works similar to that of equal to, but for sorting and string we use like. So over here, like, we are using it with percentage right now. Now what percentage and like do is, now in this case you need all the data with whose first name starts with jo. So you just need to, so for that, in this is for first name. I'll cut this and paste it over now. Okay, so for first name, you always give the first letters which you want and then percentile. That means you don't care about the characters which are present after the JO. So yeah, select star from customers where first name like JO percentile. It means JO should be compulsory present inside the first name, and I'm not worried about the rest of the characters present inside it. Now the second condition is to find AM at the end. Okay, so this one is to find the first name which has am at the end of the first name. So I write first name like in double quotes. Okay, remember that you need to give double quotes because it's a string. So double quotes, percentage. So percentage before the character means you don't care about the characters which is before that part. So you need am at the end. So before am you are giving percentage. Okay, so that means at the end you need am, and you need am anywhere in between your first name. So then give percentage at the start and percentage at the end. That means you you don't worry about the characters which are at the end of the am or at the start of the am. You just need am anywhere in between the first name. So then you give percentage am percentage. You just need am, find am. That means, okay, we are done with this. And the next is underscrolls. Underscrolls are just a representation of number of characters you want in your data, in your first name or any of the column you want. So in this case, if the question comes like that, give all the data from the customers table whose first name has 5 characters. So then in that case, you use select star from customers where first name like, and then number of characters you are told to find. So 5. So like underscore, like double inverted commas and 5 underscores. So this 5 underscore represents number of characters in first name. So select star from customers where first name like double inverted commas and 5 underscores. So we got 5 letters. Okay, and give n number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has 5 letters, and we get five output of all the we get all the data with the first name having 5 characters. Okay. So yeah, we are done with the topics for today. Order by, like, and percentage underscore. We'll be doing the rest of the topics in the coming videos. That till then, bye bye. Have fun. Take care.